But man, this is so cool. Oh, look at, there's an island off in the back. Also, what was I? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that thing. Nice low pass near the ground, and oh, that was so cool. Oh, it looks so cool, like banking to the left and right. You know, commercial airliners just like this one are pretty cool. But what if for fun, we just decided to make it a little bit smaller? So we all know that I could just get a really tiny seat like this, add some wings and a tail, and just call this the world's smallest commercial airliner. But that's lame. So let's get to building something that looks a little bit more realistic. So for the nose, we're gonna go ahead and grab a little thick wedge here. Now, by the way, this is gonna be asymmetrical, so I can't really build this in mirror mode, unfortunately. So yeah, you know, it's not going to be as fast as a build in comparison to my other ones. But honestly, if you guys think about it, this is a tiny airplane, so it's not going to take that long. Now, if you don't actually want to watch this entire build process, you could skip down below. I actually have all of the info on when things are going to happen. So anyways, yeah, make sure to check that out. But yeah, other than that, let's just keep building. Basically, nose, the windshield, and then I'm gonna grab this nose again, but just bring it up like so. Add a inverted corner here, and also on this side as well, but we need to flip that, so there we go. And then with the bottom half here, I'm just going to highlight these, and hopefully, yes, good, it flipped. Very nice. Now I'm going to highlight these and copy them and bring them down again so it's nice and flush. But yeah, let's just go ahead and fill in these holes so everything is kind of just connected. Same with this guy down here. All right, now for the paint job, I'm going to be having kind of like a whole top half that is a different color than the bottom half. So I'm going to have to use these 3 different pieces here. Well, technically 4 if you're counting this one. But anyways, let's highlight that and copy it on this side as well. We'll get a 2x2 wedge and try and fit it here. There we go. And of course, same thing on this side here. Now let's just keep filling things. So a 2x1 in there, a 2x4 up top here, and also on this side as well. And then a 1x4 right here. And now this is the easy part. Basically, we could just copy this and oops, bring it down. There we go. And then flip it so it's going the right way. Now let's add a 4x1 here and also on this side, a 2x4 here, and then we're also going to just stack it and put it on top. Now we're going to copy these, put them on this side. Now surprisingly, half of the plane is already done. But speaking of half, let's copy this half and bring it back 2 times. So now moving on towards the tail, it's going to be very easy. I'm just going to grab this front half and copy it back. And then I'm going to copy it again, but I'm going to flip it so it goes on this top half here like so. Now it's basically just copying these 2 separate blocks and bringing them down. And you can see that it's all very nice and flush, but we're going to have to do that with the bottom half too. So let's copy and bring it up as well. Now roughly this is where I want to be, but we are going to have to edit the top half, which is going to be the massive tail that you guys probably saw in the thumbnail. But before we do that, let me make sure that these are all connected. So let me get these wedges and flip them like so. And then of course add one on this side because unfortunately we cannot be in mirror mode when we are a asymmetrical build. You know what? I don't even think I needed this 2x1 in here. Let me delete that. All right, and that is looking good. Let's just add a 2x4 in here. So let's go up and back. So this and also this. Actually, if we get this and flip it, will this work? Wait a second. Wait a second. Ooh, look at that. Okay, it does work. Only need 2 of them. Nice. All right, and now for yaw controls, we could basically just add, I think, 2 of these guys. That's going to be a massive tail, but you know what? I'm fine with it. It will look extremely goofy, that is for sure. But let's just go ahead and keep building down here. I'm basically just going to go at a very sharp angle, and then once it gets towards the end here, I'm going to add one of those really sharp, what are these ones called? Just a regular 2x1x2 wedge. So let's see if that fits. Can it fit? There we go. Yes, look at that smooth little ramp going up. Okay, so let's do a 1x4 to fill in here. Copy it and then flip it so that another 1x4 is in there. And then we will do a 1x2 and basically just fit it so it's all nice and sealed up. Also, speaking of sealed up, I have a massive hole that is not sealed here. There we go. That looks better. All right, now let me go ahead and add this small aileron here, and then I'll also copy it on this side. But now let's move on towards the front wings. Basically, I'm just gonna go back with 4x1s, and then I'm going to add just a regular wing right here. I'm going to add a small flap wing on basically, I think it's 2 or 3 sides. We'll see how many we could fit, but I'm thinking this, oh yeah, very nice. Total of 3 flap wings. That's very cool. We are definitely going to need a lot of lift because this is a chunky boy. But let me fill in this gap here. And now it is time for the cosmetic pieces because I don't really want to be putting just a whole thruster on the bottom. Something like this just looks kind of chunky and weird, and it just doesn't really fit with the aesthetic of this, well, that plane. And this one is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't even think that we'd really be able to take off. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with a cosmetic kind of thruster. So let's go like this and basically just copy it on the bottom half. And then let's make sure it is all connected by adding, I don't even know what these are, rounded corner? I guess just it's called rounded. So let's go ahead and flip it so it looks somewhat flush. And because there's no attachment point here, I think I'm just gonna have to double these up. And now to give it that good taper towards the back, I'm basically just gonna get these little rounded corners and yeah, flip them till it is all nice and flush. So let's go ahead and copy this one. Unfortunately, it's looking a little big. So let me go ahead and take out this and then basically just scoot this one back. So yeah, I don't know, that looks a lot better. The other one just had way too much overhang. Also, those look like corn dogs. Anyways, let's go ahead and copy this and put it on this side. Thank the Lord's chips. It actually did it right. Sometimes it doesn't copy right and it's like backwards and then you kind of have to rebuild it. So motorcycle seat, because man, this thing is, well, asymmetrical, and I don't think that there's any other seat that's asymmetrical besides this one. Anyways, that's looking good. Let me go ahead and just fill it with thrusters and then, yeah, I'm gonna paint it and I will be right back. Well, boys, I'm leaving the paint shop, and as you guys could see, I am bright orange. You know what else is bright orange? This awesome mini commercial airliner, dude. Look at how funny this thing is. I'm gonna zoom in here. You guys can see there's a bunch of little tiny seats, or sorry, windows. But dude, this thing looks so cute. Look at how funny it is, and the tail, dude. I can't get over the tail. It looks great. So yeah, I added some turbine kind of paint job on the front, the big kind of streak going across the front as well. It makes this thing look really big, but also really small at the same time. But in reality, in comparison to my guy, he is like a giant churpo next to a commercial airliner. It's kind of cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and line up on the airstrip here and let's try and take off. I don't know if this thing is going to fly, but I'm gonna go all the way to the end so that I actually have a good, decent lineup. Will it rebuild all the way over here? Oh, look at that, very nice. It's not straight, but you know what? That's fine. I don't want to hit one of those poles. In 3, 2, 1, take off. Here we go. Okay, I gotta click Q because that gives us a little bit more lift on the front. The flaps go down. Very nice. I need to pull up. I need to pull up. Pull up. Oh my gosh. Okay, we weren't in the water, but man, we were about to crash. That was crazy. Look at us go. Look at how cute this thing looks, man. It looks like something from what's that movie called? Lilo and Stitch. It gives me that vibe. I don't know why. Everything's just kind of chunky and kind of stubby. I don't know. All the spaceships in there just look just like this. But man, this is so cool. Oh, look at, there's an island off in the back. Also, what was I? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that thing. It was like in the corner of my eye. I was like, I feel like I flew by something. A whole landing strip on the water. That's pretty cool. Okay, wow, we got here a lot faster than I thought. And this plane looks so small in comparison to this airstrip. This is crazy. Look at our shadow. Our shadow is so small. Also, we're coming in hot. The shadow's getting a lot bigger. Go, pull up. Pull up. There we go. I was like, it's so small as it's growing. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we were definitely plummeting towards the ocean. That was pretty bad. But we got to line up our shot here. We need to come in for a nice, smooth, and clean landing. Now, that's clearly easier said than done with this tiny plane because it doesn't fly bad. It's just, it's kind of hard to keep in a straight line. I don't know. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I mean, it's just not as smooth as I'd like it to be. It's kind of touchy. It's a little fast, but here we go. Oh no! Oh, I cut power way too much. Alright, but look at that, we landed. Missing one thruster, but you know what, it's fine. One turbine is not gonna make or break this plane. Now, I just wanna say, because this plane is so small, I decided to paint up a couple of them. So yeah, I kinda parked these guys over here while I flew over, you know, like before I took off. So yeah, I wish that you guys could all be here with me right now, so you guys could pick whatever color that you want and we could all take off. But honestly, I love the orange, but unfortunately it blends in with a lot of the sand in the different map that we're going to right now. So honestly, I'm gonna pick red because like I was saying earlier, it just reminds me, the whole thing reminds me of Lilo and Stitch, just the fat, chunky kind of style of aircraft. I don't know, I like it. Anyways, let's take off. I realize I don't have landing gear, so bumps won't really work for this guy. But now that we are all lined up on the runway here, let's go ahead and take off. Where we're going is a little bit crazier than this map here. Also, I am not getting any lift. Please, please take off, please. Oh no, we're gonna hit the poles. Oh, we dipped in the water. We dipped in the water. Okay, you know what? We're safe. We're in the air. Our one-seater commercial airliner here is going to make it to danger zone all by itself. So, anyways, I will see you guys on danger zone. Alright boys, well if you look off in the distance, you can see that we are coming in hot. Let me go ahead and get into the closer camera here, because man, I was about to crash the entire airplane full of, well, myself into that cliff there. That would have been pretty bad. But anyways, yeah, we are here on danger zone, and boy, oh boy, does this plane look even tinier here. So basically what I'm going to be doing is just some crazy stunts like always with everything that I build. But I think I'm going to go for something crazy right off the bat, and that right there is one of the best things to do. The aircraft carrier is one of the hardest things, I feel like, to test one of your vehicles on. What I mean by that is flying through the center of it. So let's line up our shot here. This is looking like a good lineup. Now, I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but I'm gonna have good thoughts while flying through this thing, and let's hope that we can make it. You know what? This plane is so small, it kind of goes through it so easy. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was so easy. Okay, never mind. This thing doesn't fly the best, but I think because of how small it is, I'm just like thinking that, oh, commercial airliners? Pfft, man, you can't fit that through that. But it's not like your regular commercial airliner. It's literally the smallest one I could have made. Oh boy, here we go. Another stunt. Nice low pass near the ground, and oh, that was so cool. Oh, it looks so cool, like banking to the left and right. Okay, another one. Another one. Pull up. Oh, we got launched. We got launched. Okay, let's rebuild. I wonder if I could take off from this ramp here. Hopefully nothing breaks, but let's just pull back. Yeah, no, we definitely can't take off that ramp. All right, now I'm not sure if any of you guys know exactly what this crusher does, but it's pretty self-explanatory. When something gets near it, well, yeah, that happens. So basically what I'm going to be doing is flying as low as I possibly can underneath the hydraulic press in hopes that it doesn't crush us. You know, we gotta go just a little bit faster just so we don't get crushed, but let's see. Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you have to be like standing on the X. But you know what? I'm gonna say that we survived that one. That was pretty good. I know it didn't count, but you know what? Just give it to me, guys. All right? All right, could I fly this thing inverted? I couldn't believe that you can, but ooh, it's so wonky. Oh, it's so wonky. Okay, flip, flip, flip. Nope, absolutely not. All right, for my final stunt, I'm gonna try and fly it through that ring of fire over there, then try and fly it underneath that bridge with like the cube cutouts, and then fly it underneath the loop-de-loop. But here we go. We gotta line up our shot. We gotta line up our shot the best we can. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's good. Easy. This is the easy one. Okay, now this is not the easy one. We need to try and go through one of the cubes here. Oh, yikes. Okay, nope, didn't work out. All right, I'm not gonna give up on this one, boys. Loop of fire. There we go. Okay, there we go. Very good. Nice and clean. Now we gotta go for a cube. Okay, not the same thing again. Come on. Yes, very nice. Okay, we made it through the biggest one, but you know what? I'm gonna count it. Okay, now we gotta slow down. Slow down and pull up. Pull up. Pull up, please. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to just level off, but it just started pulling them wheelies in the air, man. Jeez. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I thought it was a pretty cool idea to make the world's smallest commercial airliner. I almost said cargo plane. But if you want to see the world's smallest cargo plane, I guess I could do that as well. But yeah, of course, I could have made them way smaller, but you know, it's just not really cool looking if you just add a seat with wings. Anyways, if you guys have any cool ideas, make sure to comment them down below. I always get so many cool ones down in the comments, so thank you so much for that. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. We have so many people in there now, and it is just growing like crazy. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is LittleCornDogs, and I will see you guys in the next one.